Well, let's try our hand at expanding a binomial whenever you have a negative in the middle. Now, that is a little different than when you have a positive, because when you had a positive, all of your signs in front of your terms were all a plus sign, a positive sign. Here, whenever you have a negative, what you're going to have is differences, which means you must alternate your signs. So you always start with a positive, and then it goes negative, positive, negative, positive, all the way until you get to the end. So now we're going to expand this. This is a degree of 3, so that means we're going to start with a 3 c sub 0. We're going to have a 3 c sub 1. These are your coefficients. Commas and 1s look alike. 3 c sub 2. And we're going to have a 3, big 3, not that big of a 3, little 3 c sub 3. Now remember, whenever you have these numbers are the same, it's a 1. Same thing as if you have a 0, you get a 1. So you really only have to find 2 of these coefficients. So we're going to have a 3 factorial divided by a 2 factorial 1 factorial, which means you get just, well, 1 times 2 times 3 divided by 1 times 2 is just a 3 on top. So you get a 3 here. And if you have a 3 factorial divided by 1 factorial, 2 factorial, well, those are interchangeable, so wouldn't that be the same thing? Yep. So you get a 3 there. So here are your coefficients, and we're going to expand x minus 1 to the third. And since it's an x minus 1 to the third, you could multiply out x minus 1 time, 3 times and double check your work here, which is fine. We're going to take our coefficient up top, we're going to take our 1, and then we're going to multiply that by x to the whatever your term is, your n, to the third, and then we're going to take your 1 here at the end, and that is going to be a 1 to the 0th power, right? So you really don't have to write it, but I still want you to see it. Now your next term, we are alternating signs. That means we're going to have a negative 3 instead of a positive 3, x squared, and we're going to have a 1 to the 1st power, and then we're going to keep on moving. Now this is a plus 3. Now if you want to put your alternating signs at the end, you can. I don't care, just remember you must alternate them. X cubed, and then we have an x to the, oops, sorry, that's not x cubed. Let me back that up. That should be descending, so it should be a 1. So it's 1, x to the 1st, then we go 1 to the 2nd. Now we're going to have a minus of 1, because you're alternating signs, x to the 0, which means it's really not even going to be there, times a 1 to the 3rd. So let's clean this up. We're going to get an x to the 3rd minus 3x squared plus 3x minus a 1, and done. So hopefully that helped out a little bit, seeing your alternating signs and just doing another one of those where you